one thing before we continue. As you can see, this is in yellow. I recorded 35 minutes of this. I have the audio, but I don't have the visuals. I can't believe this is my first mistake in doing this type of thing. So unfortunately, so what I'm going to do is record the visuals and play the audio on the background. So I do apologize for this. Everything should be fine regardless, but you will notice that the sound and visuals might be a bit off here and there, so I do apologize for that. Good morning, evening and afternoon, and welcome to part 2 of 9, episode 2, Sora iro sora uta sora no oto. Still gonna be a pretty long time to get used to that. But yeah, so we are on episode 2 of the series, and firstly I want to mention I had something to eat just now, so my throat is a bit agitated, I guess you could say. So there might be a few pauses in between dialogue. So I wanted to mention that. Last time we had started off the series and so with that, and we are first introduced with a flashback or a reminder of where we are or where we're going to start off with, and we starting off just after the explanation from Sophie, I think, in regards to the whole situation. Now we have to look for allies. So after that, nothing much has happened really, but we had the day as usual, and then after school we went out to our house, and then later on we heard the door open and Sora peeking through, entered the room, trying to act like a ninja, trying to just be sneaky about it, thinking she is invisible. That whole interaction between her and Kakeru at that point was so funny. I always loved their interactions. So yeah, this is what I wanted in the first episode in terms of Kokono to Kokono ka Kokono Iro, is the big gap in terms of knowing Sora's ability. I really wanted to know how we found out about it and the series of events that led up to that point of the Leaves of Gustia. And thankfully we're getting that straight off the bat in this series, which is great. That has led me to believe that we might not get to know Noah's and Haruka's abilities this playthrough either, and it might be saved for when it's their turn. So then once we had figured out that Sora has an ability, rather than her shocking us, we're shocking her by realizing that we know about it. And we had to let Miyako know about it. I'm just gonna call Miyako Kujo, whatever, you guys should know by now, so whatever. So I'm letting her know that Sora, we found a new person to help us, and we are introducing them now at Nambo. That is where we are and where we're going to continue from. As mentioned in my channel updates, I will be posting this every 2 days now, because actually I don't know, I think I might just do it every day still, but I will be uploading my previous series at the same time every 2 days, which is the Cafe Stellar and Reaper's Butterflies. So I hope you guys enjoy that series as well. But for now, this is this series, so let's get straight into it, shall we?
はい、ニーニの妹のソラです。
The two of them bow awkwardly to each other. Sora can be pretty cheeky when she's with me, but she's shy around strangers. It's no surprise she's nervous. Just then, our sodas arrive, providing a break in the conversation. Kujo places an order while Sora sips her soda to calm her nerves. After the waiter leaves, Sora bows to Kujo again.
昨日はすみません。火事でめちゃくちゃ動転しておりまして、ろくにお礼も言えず。
I wonder when exactly she found out about her power.
いえいえ、私は何もしてないから、お礼なら新見くんに。
You're the one who put out the fire, Kujo.
でも、新見くんがいなかったら、とてもできなかったから。あれは新見くんのおかげ。
It's actually quite interesting. I didn't take notice of it, but the way Sora was acting with Kujo, comparing it to the end of last time where they acted so close together, it's quite surprising. I don't really think well, whatever. Sora?
はい。
You figure out what we're doing here yet?
いや、全然わかんねえな。
She's kind of slow on the uptake, huh? Though, considering how crazy the truth is, I can't really fault her for not guessing. It took me some time to come to grips with it too.
仲間って、ソラちゃんのことだよね。
From what she's told me, yeah.
まさかこんな身近にユーザーがいたなんて。当てた、また。ユーザー？それ何？二人の造語？それとも世界共通の言葉？
Calm down. We'll explain everything. Could you mind doing the honors? Kujo's iced tea arrives. She pushes it away a bit without taking a sip and starts explaining. Just like she did for me, she takes her time, covering it all from beginning to end. She goes over artifacts and users, and explains how the terms are all borrowed from Mobius Ring, the cycle of reincarnation. She then goes over how these artifacts came from a different world, and aren't supposed to exist in ours. Next, she tells us how all of these events match up with the plot of the Mobius Ring anime. She goes on to explain how there are multiple artifact users around, and that the petrification incidents, as well as the fire, were both the work of users. She finishes by saying that she herself is one such user, and that she too has awoken to strange new powers. Sora's mouth hangs open in shock.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty nice. And then not a word more. She must be shook.
私のアーティファクトはこれ。
Kujo fishes around in the pocket of her sweater and takes out a hair clip. I wonder if we'll see Sora's. We never saw hers. Or where her sigil appears. She hesitantly puts it on the table.
能力は他人の所有物を奪うこと。奪う？実演したいけど、ここではごめんね。
Kujo puts the hair clip away with a pained smile. Kujo has a strong sense of justice, so she's rather concerned about her ability being ability to steal. She started to see her ability in a more positive light once she learned that she could steal other artifacts, giving her the strength to face down criminals like the villain behind the petrification incident. So I wonder... Because I'm trying to think of events that have occurred with Sora in the future, like in the last previous playthrough, where we interact more with her, so that's where I could think that is where the major changes will appear in this playthrough. And again, my thinking goes back to the time when Yoichi enters and Sora, where she freaks out about him being an intruder. What's interesting is that point in time when Kujo finds out about her abilities able to borrow memories. If this timeline deviates too much, we might not even be able to get that bit of information. And even if it does carry on as exactly as it did last time, I wonder how that whole scene with Sora will change. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know if I read that, but she started to see her ability. Yeah, I did read it. Okay, but even so, she's still having trouble completely accepting her powers.
はあ、なるほど。やっと分かってきた。あの地震でっていうか、神社の宝物が壊れて超能力者が出現したってことね、この町に。うん、そういう解釈でいいと思う。すっげえ、前に見た海外ドラマみたい。すっげえ。
Where did they get that name from? Champions. Maybe it's the next line, but there's nothing here in that regards to champions.
ソラちゃんもアーティファクトを持ってるんだよね。
They probably just took a name that was known in their country, because obviously I live in a different country than a place that people would think like America or England or other major English-speaking countries like that. But anyway, enough of that. Also going to carry on.
あ、はい。私のは、待って。
Kujo gently cuts off Sora when she starts digging through her bag.
出さなくていいよ。大丈夫。でもさっき見せてもらったし。私みたいに奪える人がいるかもしれないから、自衛のために隠しておいた方がいいと思う。
A good theory.
ああ、なるほど。
Nodding, Sora closes her bag. Kujo makes a good point. I didn't even consider that there might be others out there with similar powers, but now that she brought up the possibility, I can see where it's a bad idea to just go around flaunting your artifact.
能力だけ聞いてもいいかな。あ、聞きますか。ついに聞いちゃいますか。
Earlier you were freaking out because I could see you, so I guess you could become invisible or something? She probably wanted to reveal it to herself.
近い。すごく近い。近い。どんな能力なの？気配を殺せる。
What?
気配を殺せます。おい、顔に出てんぞ。しょぼって思ったでしょ。思ってるでしょ。
Well, if you say it like that, just erase your presence, like, okay. And is that it? But obviously we know the power that goes into erasing your presence in a sense in the last playthrough, so we know. Well, no, it's more like I just don't get it, I guess.
だから気配を殺すんですよ。気配を殺して存在感が薄くなることによって実質透明人間になれるんですよ。実際に姿は消えないってこと？
Sorry about that.
消えない。でも気配がないから認識できないんすよ。ゼロだから。存在感皆無の空気だから。
Wait, so does that mean you were using your power when you came to my place?
はい。
But I could see everything you were doing.
だから本当は見えないはずだったの。なぜかニーヤンに聞かなかったの。
How about you try using them on them right now?
いいよ、やってやんよ。でもスティグマ出たら。何？
Okay, so it's in a place she can't see herself, or that she's used her powers without having clothes on, so she won't see it.
なんだろう、紋章みたいな。力使った時体に出ない？
So it's in a blind spot.
出るの？そんなの。
Just for a second there, Sora's voice sounds familiar. Where did I hear it from before? I'll carry on, but I'm trying to think now.
そのはずなんだけど。
Aren't you supposed to like learn how to use your powers and all the stuff that goes with it the moment you get your hands on your artifact?
個人差があったりするのかな。新見くんのアーティファクトも何も教えてくれなかったみたいだし。新見くんの？ニーニも超能力使えるの？
Yeah, they haven't told her yet. No. I'm supposedly a user too, but I can't use any powers. I don't even know where or what my artifact is.
どういうことなのかな?
Everything about my abilities is unknown. That's what it means.
ただの嘘つきじゃねえか。
Interestingly enough, Usotsuki is more like a liar. You're just being a liar then. So, I mean, they could just use that, but I mean, just say it straight. I'll put a sock in it. I'll explain everything later. Just show us your powers, okay?
お、いいぜ。やってやんよ。
Let's see what you can do. Oh, great and powerful sister of mine. Yeah, it's not gonna work if people can just stare at you. What are you waiting for?
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
もう使ってますけど。これはあれかな。二人とも見えてるパターンかな。
We can totally see you. Your presence is 100% still here. Gotta be shitting me. Yeah, that's. I guess you can use that, yeah. Soda's head crashes down onto the table. She seems pretty shocked, but at least she still has the presence of mind to move her soda out of the way, so she doesn't knock it over.
なんてった能力使って部屋に忍び込んだのにニーに普通に気がつくし、なんで聞かないんだ。
You sure you know how to use it?
気の毒そうに言うのやめろ。使えるから本当にマジで。でもフォローしようとしてやっぱり言葉が見つからなかった感出すのもうやめて。なんなのもう。でもソラちゃんこんなに大声で話してるけど。
Yep.
ほらねえ、周りの人全然気にしてないでしょねえ。
Well, true. It's a group of girls sitting at the table by the window, and a girl in Kuho Girls Academy uniform sitting in the corner eating a parfait. But none of them are staring at us, for that matter. Even the staff isn't looking our way. Just think how they already mentioned the girl from Noah. It honestly seems like no one's even noticed Sword is shouting. Flaky as she seems, Sword is not the type to lie about things like this. And our earlier conversation practically confirmed that she's a user, but... yeah, I'm still confused.
もうなんなんだよ。一番理解させたい人に効果出ないとか。なんか条件あるのかな。
Your artifact didn't tell you all the details of how it works?
教えてくれないよそんなの。なんとなく使ってるよ。そうなっちゃうよね。私も手探りで条件を調べてみたし。
I guess if there are artifacts like mine that don't tell you anything, it shouldn't be that surprising there are others that only tell you a little bit. Each individual artifact seems to be different.
そうなのかも。とにかく能力の使用に制限や条件があるのは間違いないと思うから、多分今は満たせていないんだろうね、私たちに。そう、気を使えないニーニが悪い。
How's it my fault? You're the one who needs to figure out the conditions, not me.
まだ力の使い方よくわかんないんだから仕方ないでしょ。何にもできないニーヤンよりマシだよ。
You're picking a punk?
おお、いいぞこ やったろ。ソラちゃん、今は使ってないよね。他のお客さんに迷惑になっちゃうから。すみません。
Sora meekly backs off. We joke around like this all the time, but I think Kuja believed we were seriously arguing with each other. Her gaze flips back and forth between us as she tries to think of another topic to lighten the mood. After a few seconds, she turns to Sora with an apologetic smile.
そういえばごめんね。私、慣れ慣れしくソラちゃんって呼んじゃってて。いいっすいいっす。それしか呼び方ないだろうし。私は、下の名前、みやこでしたっけ？そう、九条みやこ。じゃあ、みやこ先輩って呼ばせてください。
So this is how she got that nickname.
これからよろしくね、ソラちゃん。よろしくっす、みやこ先輩。
Sora raises her glass in a toast. Kuja seems confused for a moment, but then she raises her glass as well, and the pair clink to them together. I certainly didn't expect Sora to be the first addition to our team. This week has just been a series of surprises. Oh wait, I haven't actually asked Sora if she wants to join us yet. Hey, I've got something important to ask you, now that I know what your power is.
なんだおい、偉そうだな貴様。
Just listen, okay? This is a serious request.
うん。
We're trying to catch the criminal behind the petrification incident.
ほう。一番の目的はソフィーさんのお手伝い。アーティファクトの回収だね。
Sophie name drop.
ソフィー、新キャラが出てきましたけど。
She's someone from a parallel world.
おお。
I'll explain later. Anyway, we're trying to catch the person behind the petrification incident and collect other artifacts while we're at it.
危険なこともあるかもしれないけど、ソラちゃん、よかったら。いいよ。
At least think it over.
だって別に断る理由ないし。石化事件はぶっちゃけよくわかんないけど、あんな火事みたいなことがまた起こるかもしれないんでしょ？だったらやるよ。どういうわけか超能力に目覚めちゃったわけだし、なんていうか燃える展開？私今主人公っしょ。
Sora pumps her fist. She's surprisingly hyped about this. While she looks like she's not taking things seriously, I know that's not the case. That fire yesterday gave her a real scare. Sora knows better than anybody just how terrifying artifacts can be. I'm certain she's given this answer a good deal of thought. To tell the truth, I don't want to expose my sister to danger. But I've just got this hunch that she'll be alright, no matter how dicey things get, though I couldn't really say why.
ってわけで、するよ協力。手伝う。ありがとう、ソラちゃん。何もできない誰かさんよりは役に立ちますよ。
Yeah, we'll be counting on you.
へっへっへ。お腹空いてきちゃった。なんか力使うとお腹減るんだよな。わかる。短時間使うだけでも意外と疲れるよね。
That's new information, I think.
そうそう、マジックポイント消費してる感じある。
It's a bit early, but how about we get dinner? We're already here, so we may as well.
おごり？
Fine, I'll cover yours.
やった。
Oh yeah, we're going to be eating at home. You're going to be eating at home, aren't you, Kuja?
そうね、お家で。
Well, it'd be awkward if we just ate here without you, so I guess we should call it a day.
モック行こう、モック。
Seriously? Again?
いいじゃん、こういう時しか食べらんないし、お母さん買ってきてくれないし。
I thought Kujo was gonna say again it with a surprise face because like she only likes to do that like once a month when she tries to spoil herself.
そういえば新見くんだけ一人暮らしなんだよね。
Oh yeah, just me.
ご実家で食事をとったりはしないの？
I used to last year, but it's just such a pain traveling back and forth. Plus, I don't have room to stay in there anymore.
ニーニの部屋はこの私が乗っ取った。
Which is why I only go home for long holidays. Wait, didn't Kakeru talk about the room takeover to Kujo at one point in the previous playthroughs some other time? Huh.
そっか、それだと外食中止になっちゃうよね。
More or less. Alright, let's head out.
ういー。
You're gonna hang out there here a bit longer, Kujo?
うん、私も帰る。
You can go on ahead of us. I still need to pay the bill.
お金、
It's fine. I'll pay for everything.
でも。いいからいいから、ここは兄貴にカッコつけさせてやってください。
So, in a sense, she's saying in Japanese like, let him act cool, let him act out in a sense. Like, I can understand let him have his moments, but it's not, you can't get that full feeling out of it.
じゃあごちそうさまです。ま、自分で稼いだお金じゃなくてお小遣いですけどね。だっせ。
I shut it. I sling my bag over my shoulder and take the bill to the register. Kujo exchanged a few words with her co-workers, then she and Sora head out while I pay the bill.
モックだと駅前？
Yeah.
じゃあ駅まで一緒に。みやこ先輩電車通学？自転車だよ。あ、裏に止めてあるから先行ってて。すぐ追いつくから。
Ah, right. This is also the first time she found out about Kujo's bike, because she always likes to put her bag in Kujo's bike.
いいよ別に急いでないし。ね。
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll be right here. Right there. Oh, right here. Wow, I can't read.
すぐ立ってくるね。
Kujo vanishes down a nearby alley. Sora waves her off, then once Kujo is out of sight, she folds her arms and frowns to herself. What's wrong?
やっと落ち着いたなーって思いましてね。
You kidding me? If anything, it's the opposite. We're about to get a whole lot busier.
まあそうなんだけど、こう見えても動揺してたんだよね。わけわかんない家事とか、わけわかんない超能力に突然目覚めたりとか。
She was just confused with herself. She wasn't sure what to do and what this all means. Now, since she's got an explanation, she can kind of relax.
でもアーティファクトとかユーザーとかさ、
Yeah.
わけわかんないことに名前をつけてもらって、やっとそういうもんかって思えたっていうか。ニーヤも同じって分かったし、みやこ先輩って友達、仲間もできたし、目的もできたし。不安っていうか、まあそういうのはなくなってきたかな。
You're a lot more delicate than I thought.
うっさいなあ、小さくないです。
So interesting, yeah, she says chisakunitis. It's more like small or I think she's trying to say is that she's not a child in a sense. But I guess you could say if that was referring to that, it would be a kodomo janayo. Sorry for the pause. Yeah, so chisakunai. Oh well. Don't you worry. If anything happens, your big, strong older brother is here to protect you.
うっさい、急に兄貴面すんな。
I try to pat her head, but she slaps my hand away. Where did you go, precious little sister who hugged me right after the fire? Well, if she was always that needy, it kinda creeped me out.
ごめんなさい、お待たせ。
Cujo reappears with her bark.
よかったらカゴに荷物入れてね。
Yep, and this line has caused a habit for Sora.
お、あざーす。ニミくんも必要なかったね。
Yeah, shoulder bags are nice like that. Everybody all set?
へーい。
The three of us head toward the station. Sora and Cujo hit it off right away. Before long, I start feeling left out of the conversation. Sora's so shy that it's rare to see her open up to someone like this after only a couple of hours. I admit to being a bit hurt that they're totally ignoring me, but I don't have the guts to put into a conversation between girls. In the end, we reach the station without me saying a word.
それじゃあ私はここで。またね。
Be careful on your way home.
あ、
Hmm?
じゃあね。また明日。
Cujo swallows whatever she was about to say and hops onto her bike. I wonder what she wanted to say. Still, if she didn't mention it, it probably wasn't too important.
きっとね、みゃーこ先輩こう言いたかったんだよ。
What was it?
ジャック空いてる。
Seriously?
嘘だよーん。
Why, you little...
モック行くモック。22のおごりで。
I wrote my offer to pay you. In fact, you better pay for me.
スマイルの分は私が払うよ。
Your smile's worthless. Whatever, let's just go.
へーい。あ、ご飯ニーヤンと食べるってお母さんに電話しないと。
What is this? I just noticed it's not in Japanese. Sorry if I'm recently listening to this.
へーい。あ、ご飯ニーヤンと食べるってお母さんに電話しないと。
Weird. I didn't expect to see an error there. Hurry it up, or I'll leave you behind.
あ、待ってよ
ー。For a second, I thought I was going to show somebody else who's watching them. But no. After eating doner with Sora, I head back home. I throw my bag onto my bed and pull out my smartphone. Looks like Kuja sent me a message a few minutes ago. Wonder what it's about. Maybe it's whatever she was trying to say before she left. I shrug off my uniform as I unlock my phone and... stare at the message in shock. Why? Is she for real? Uh...
早速アーティファクトを見つけたみたいね。思ったより優秀じゃないの。
The space in front of me warps, and a mysterious being from a parallel world, Sophie, appears. I don't have time to deal with her.
ソラだったかしら。あなたの妹。仲間に加えたみたいだけれど、信用できるの？どうも、ああいう騒がしいタイプは苦手なのよね。大事な場面でしくじりそうで。
He's ignoring her.
ちょっとかける。あなた聞いてるの？
Can we save it for later? I've got something urgent to deal with here.
後にして？私の話以上に大事なことなんてないでしょ？
Seriously, I ain't got time for this shit.
まったく。私の協力者になったという自覚が足らないわね。そもそもあなた自体がイレギュラーで危険な存在であることを。もういいわ。しっかりやりなさいよ。しっかりとね。
This reminds me of when we're going to learn about Kujo's power being able to kill, and then doesn't mention it. So I wonder if we missed information here. Like if we do another playthrough of this episode 2, this part here could be really important. With a weary sigh, Sophie vanishes through her interdimensional portal. The whole time I remain glued to my smartphone. Projected on the LCD screen are these words. This might be presumptuous of me, but may I start cooking dinner for you? I'm worried about your diet. Okay, so this is where we get this as well. I was also a bit confused last time how it just all of a sudden started as well. May I start cooking dinner for you? Cooking dinner for you? My mind focuses on those magical words. I know she wrote some of the stuff explaining why she wants to and all, but none of that matters right now. Kujo? Miyako Kujo? She wants to make dinner for me? This can't be real. My hands are trembling. I mean, this is practically like she's asking me out, right? No. I mean, for a person to do that is quite close in relations, but I don't think so. Just an acquaintance who's trying to look out for you. We're practically dating. Yeah, I know. This is more shocking than finding out people are being turned to stone. More baffling than watching the school engulfed by a mysterious flame. More incredible even than finding out my little sister has superpowers. This is literally the most spectacular thing that's ever happened to me. I sit frozen in place, staring fixedly at my phone. Chill out, Kakeru. Gotta play cool. Can't come on too strong here. Be natural. It takes me a whole 30 minutes before I'm calm enough to reply. Okay. It's a fine day. And with the fine day comes the end. Perfect timing actually, because it's since at the start of the new day. So this time around, we really just get quite a bit of thoughts or how things happened in terms of information we get. Not much to really mention specifically. Because I mean, obviously a lot of these things are known. It's more just explaining how it came about. So in a sense, there's nothing particularly new. But regardless, it's pretty nice seeing how everything was supposedly had happened. So I think next is talking discussions about the Leaves of Augustia forum, and then researching it up, and then whole thing with Haruka, and then after Haruka it's Noah, and so on and so on. Huh. Okay. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I can't really say much because there's nothing really new to talk about in terms of theorizing what could happen next. As I mentioned already, the next thing is just talking about the Leaves of Augustia, and that's... I can't remember if they mentioned who spoke about it before, or who thought about it. I wonder. Oh, I guess I'll just end it right here then. Yeah. So, reminder, I'll probably still be uploading this every day. And then every 2 days, I'll be doing my Still and Reaper's Butterflies. I hope you continue to enjoy this series, as well as look forward to the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time.